This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And they got caught!
Oh! He got caught right out the gate! Oh!
Hey everyone, it's King Mitri here, back with another video, and it appears our boxing game hopes are coming to life with Undisputed. Currently in its second beta, we got a chance to put some pause on some players. Overall, I'm happy with the direction the game is heading, but there are still some issues that I take issue with. I may make another video on that, but until then, let's box.
He is Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And they got caught!
Oh! He got caught right out the gate! Oh!
Punch scores.
As you can see, the atmosphere is pretty vibrant. The intros seem to be pretty cool when they're coming out. I'm pretty sure they'll have variations for us, probably to, pay for different variations, different trunks, different things that make you more unique, especially if you're mirroring another fighter, which appears to be the case with this beta. But the main thing I'm looking for is the different fighting styles, how different fighting styles and attributes contribute to the fight game. Like, in this instance, you got Usyk, who's like this guy's really punchy. He can really just go out there and land combos and things like that. I don't really know too much about Rocky Marciano, but his name's Rocky, and as you can see, he could take a punch. I don't know if that's why he got his nickname, but dude, after seeing that, I had to back up a bit, get my breath a bit, and try to reassess what kind of power this guy had. And I noticed, like, no matter how quick I was throwing, he still had some power in his punch. So I just tried to stay on him when the opportunity came. I usually don't try to button mash and things like that. I don't think I was doing that, but definitely was trying to take advantage of that unlimited stamina you get when you daze him. And he did not go down. So just keep in mind, if you're going against Rocky Marciano, that he may not go down off the first stun, verse knockdown. You see, we stunned him right out the gate, and this dude is just a fucking rock. He's a rock. So after trying to, get him out of there, I think I do take a break at this point and just back it on up and just try to keep it boxing. Try to get his stamina down on his own, and then hopefully go for a knockout here.
What a punch. This is the fight we wanted to see. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Who's got the better right hand? That's what we're going to see here between these two. Oh my, that's a game changer. so far as we've reached the halfway point.
There's no separating at all. This is ridiculous. These guys are perfectly matched. It's like a match made in heaven.
One issue I want to point out with the beta is like these announcers, Jesus Christ, they must be blind or they drunk some bleach or something wrong with the eyes, man. They will never give an accurate account of what's going on in the fight. I don't know if that's just a beta thing, but that's the first thing I noticed. But you know, this doesn't seem right. Call me nostalgic, but I kind of miss, like, in between rounds, being able to work on your cuts and your bruises. It made it seem like, you know, more realistic. Gave you something to do in between the round. Here it's just a whole bunch of pep talk, a whole bunch of, you know, just random stuff that you just see regularly in between a round on a boxing game. But I really wish we bring that cut man feature back. I really like that. Not that I think it's too late to probably try to bring that in now, but hey, you never know. So in this fight in particular, I kind of picked up that this guy's head is too hard to rely on for a knockout. So I started focusing on the body a bit more, and it pays off.
Offensive foot first, halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close, Mark. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn. I've got a big maximum respect to the match.
Stumbling around in potholes. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Ring the bell, and here we go. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the middleweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
And this part right here is why I always love boxing games. I don't know the other person that I'm playing against, but I can just tell that they feel in their mind, in their heart, in their fingers, and whatever controller they're using, that they could beat me. And buddy, you can't beat me, especially when I figure it out, get you figured out. Oh, you finna definitely go down. But this fight right here is why I love boxing games. You can definitely go down and get back up. You can definitely find a way out of no way, and you can definitely adjust to whatever BS is going on. Same as life. Same as life.
Under a minute to go. What a punch.
So after I saw this dude throw two straights that were power hits and they missed, I knew that, you know, first of all, he's just too aggressive. You know, you got to have a certain flow about you if you're going to use Roy Jones. The power hits should not just come back to back to back to back like that. plus you're not using any movement or whatever. So now I'm just getting that, okay, you just know what the right bumper does, but you don't know how to use it. So once I figured that out, the rest was cake.
Great comment. Stumbling around in potholes.
Okay, personally, I got to figure out myself a way to get people out of there. I had a few fights where, you know, I'm stunning dudes, but I'm not completely knocking them down. But when it happens to me, if I get stunned, I get to knock down. So I don't understand. I got to try to piece that together. That's just part of the game plan. I gotta work out here.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Stumbling around in potholes.
Now at this point, I feel like this guy's just trying to joust me with that hand. Like he's just trying to hit me with that power hit. He probably had a few good runs with that hit and thought he was going to get it off on me, but you know, I'm kind of staying out of the range of it. I'm kind of peeping what you're doing. I know you got RB held down, so I'm going to just stay caution to the wind, not throw caution out in the wind, and keep making them pay.
Fight is so close, you got to pull out all the stops here. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split.
And there's the bell to start the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This may be a round of the year contender, and we're not even halfway through the round. Neither fighter trying to be cautious. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Not a lot of caution being displayed here, that's for sure. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Under a minute to go here in round 3. Defense is not an option between these two warriors. Bomb for bomb, shot for shot. I mean, it's been all action this round, has it not? I want to think of holding on here. Last 10 seconds of the round.
Now I got that knockdown on my mind. You know, he did knock me down that one time. So I'm like, man, what if the judges don't give it to me just because I got knocked out? I feel like if you get knocked down, you may not win. You know, even in like UFC 4, if both fighters don't throw a punch, they still pick a winner. I don't know what kind of judging scheme is on that with Undisputed, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I started thinking knockout.
Maybe for the later rounds, if it goes that far. They told us they'd be looking for the knockout, and that's what they're both going for here early.
With boxing, a lot of this stuff depends on timing. So you have to get the right shot at the right time to get the right outcome. and I'm just waiting on that to come. I know it's going to come to me at any point.
Who will be buzzed first? Both of these fighters going for the gusto. What's the referee thinking right now? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
I've got to be maximum respect to the matchmaker because these guys are perfectly matched.
A minute here to go in round 4. Stumbling around in potholes.
He quit.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
If you ever call yourself a gamer, don't be a pussy like that one and quit. You know what I'm saying? This dude quit after the first round knocking me down. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.